Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles. I want to welcome you guys to the conversation. So today, I got an interesting question about the late and great Kobe Bryant. And the question is, would Kobe average 40 points a game if he played in today's NBA? So that's what I want to get into this video. Now, before I get into it, if you guys don't know, we got the new Dreamerspro Podcast. I'm not sure if you guys know we got that out yet. So you can definitely check that out on Spotify and iTunes. We're gonna put the link in the video in the description below. Again, on this podcast, I'm gonna be covering different topics that I don't cover on the YouTube channel. So you guys should definitely check that out. We also did that so we just can constantly give you guys more content to keep you guys engaged with the channel and the community that we're trying to build. First of all, you guys know that Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player of all time. He's a 5-time NBA champion, 2-time scoring champion, 18-time All-Star, regular season MVP, scored over 33,600 points in his NBA career, played 20 years for the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most fierce competitors in the history of NBA, 2 times finals MVP, won the slam dunk contest in his rookie year, been on 12 all-first NBA defensive teams. One of the things that we all remember Kobe for was his ability to get buckets, okay? That's what Kobe primarily was really good at. Kobe was a getting buckets machine, okay? And we saw that on full display in this year. I think it was a 2006, it was on the 2005-2006 season where he put up his beast mode numbers. That was by far his best season of productivity. Now, in the 2005-2006 NBA season, Kobe played 80 games that season, okay? He averaged 41 minutes a game. So just think about the level of conditioning you have to be able to play 41 minutes a game. Now, he averaged 35.4 points a game that season. He attempted 27 field goals a game and made 12.2. So he shot 45% from the field that season. He shot 35% from the three-point line that season. Now he attempted, just to put it in perspective, 5.2 three-pointers a game and he made 1.8. If we compare that to the amount of three-pointers that James Harden attempts, I think he attempts like 9 or 12 three-pointers a game. It's not even close. If you imagine how much more Kobe would have scored if he averaged more three-point attempts, but I'm gonna get to that later. That season, he shot 87% from the free throw line and he got you 5.7 rebounds and 5.4 assists that season, and he got you 1.4 steals a game. Now, some of you guys may say, well, what's so impressive about that? I've seen James Harden average more points. I've seen Michael Jordan average more points. MJ's career high in points average per game was 37 points a game. Well, let me put some of Kobe's scoring accomplishments into context for you guys that may not understand just how much of a beast Kobe Bryant was on the offensive side of the ball. Now, Kobe, as I said, scored 33,643 points in his career. Let's put that in context. For the first 2 seasons in his NBA career, Kobe Bryant didn't play, he was on the bench. For the last 2 seasons in his NBA career, he came off an Achilles injury. So you can take off 4 years off of his career and he played 20 years in the NBA. So for 16 years, Kobe Bryant was able to score 33,643 points when he really had playing time. Now, I'm assuming that if Kobe was healthy and he didn't rupture his Achilles, the last season we saw him healthy in the NBA, which was the 2012-2013 season, he was averaging 27.3 points a game, shooting a higher field goal percentage that season than he did for pretty much a long time in his career. He got you 5.6 rebounds and got you 6 assists a game that season. Had Kobe not ruptured his Achilles, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Kobe would have probably averaged around 24 to 25 points all the way to the end of his career, because the next season he averaged 13.8 points because he only played 6 games because he got injured again. The following season he averaged, in 2014-2015, he averaged 22.3 points a game. And in his final season in the 2015 and 2016 season, Kobe Bryant averaged 17.6 points a game. But we all know the last time we saw Kobe Bryant healthy, he was an all-star and he was scoring above 27 points a game. So had he not gotten injured, I don't think there would have been a major drop-off in his scoring. And Kobe played again for 20 years, where the final 3 years of his career, he was hampered with injury. So to put all of that in context, he scored more points in less time. Imagine if he had an additional 2 years of a healthy playing years and played more as a rookie. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is Kobe Bryant has scored 40 points in his career 134 times. That's more than Charles Barkley and some other all-time great players combined. Kobe Bryant has scored 40 points more than that. Kobe has scored 60 points in his career 6+ times. To put that in context, I think LeBron has only scored 60 points once in his career. Now, to be fair, LeBron is not the scorer that Kobe Bryant was, because Kobe Bryant was first a one-on-one player. That's what he does. That's what he always said he did. Whereas LeBron James is a facilitator and he likes to orchestrate an offense. So there's a fundamental difference in mentality. Not that LeBron James couldn't score 60 points more if he actually decided to do so. Kobe Bryant has scored 50 points 26 times in his career. 26 times. If you average that out throughout his career, that means he probably scored 50 points maybe twice a season. And he scored 50 points 10 times in a regular season in one season. That was in the 2006-2007 season. In the 2005 and 6 seasons, Kobe Bryant scored 40 points 27 times, and he scored 50 points 4 consecutive times. And just to put the icing on the cake, Kobe has also scored 81 points in a regulation game that did not go to overtime. Kobe scored 81 points, which is the second highest output in the history of the NBA. And he did that with predominantly perimeter shots in a game at a time when the NBA was officiated a lot differently in 2006. So imagine what the NBA was in 2006 versus today's game, because they've added much more possessions in the game because of the more three-pointers they're taking, which creates more rebounds. So there are more possessions added to the game. So imagine if Kobe played in today's game under these regulations, how much points Kobe Bryant would have scored if he was the primary scorer on his team. He didn't have a legitimate second scoring option, and they gave him the responsibility and said, Kobe, go out and score the ball to keep us competitive. I think Kobe would average 40, probably 42 points a game in his sleep. Now, some of you guys will be saying, well, how do we know that's possible? Well, we saw Kobe Bryant have 9 consecutive games of 40+ points, 9 consecutive games. And the only reason he broke that streak was because of Shaq. If you go and listen to the interview that he did on A-Rod's podcast, you'll hear him talk about the reason why he stopped his streak, because Phil Jackson believed that they were losing Shaq, so they had to incorporate Shaq back into the offense, and that's the reason why. Had Phil Jackson not come to Kobe and told him that, only God knows how many 40-point games he would have had in a row, how long that streak would have continued. So Kobe Bryant, and also not to forget, he also had a game where he scored 63 points in 3 quarters to the Mavericks 62. So Kobe by himself in one game outscored the entire Dallas Mavericks team by himself. I have never seen something like that done before. And this is the reason why I think if Kobe would have played in today's era, he would have been a walking 40-point per game score. That's what I think Kobe would have done, because there would have been nothing the league would have been able to do with him because of the defensive rules and how they've softened up the defense. And that's why you're having so many high-scoring games, and you see so many players with their offensive production being inflated. So that's what I think. So what I want to know from you guys is, do you agree with me that you think Kobe could have averaged 40+ points a game? Or do you think I'm bugging and you think maybe that number is too high? Maybe you've averaged 37 or 38 points a game. Whatever you guys think, please let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to follow us on the Dreamerspro Podcast. The link is in the description below on Spotify and iTunes. Make sure you guys check that out. Once again, this is Charles here, wishing you guys an amazing day to stay healthy and stay safe. Until then, catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.